So my question to you is, are you willing to enlist in the youth battalion of the Lord to help gather Israel? Please think about it. Don't answer just yet. Let's return to other questions Sister Nelson and I asked our young friends. We asked if the prophet invited every 12 to 18-year-old person in the church to help enlist to gather Israel, what would you be willing to do? The youth responded with inspiring comments such as, if the prophet invited us to enlist to help gather Israel, I absolutely would take part in it. Another said, I would drop everything I'm doing and help. Another, I would go and do whatever he asked me to do because the prophet is a preacher from God. Their answers also included, I would be willing to do more family history work. I would be more open and make a greater effort to talk with others about the gospel. I would be a good example in showing Christ-like attributes. I would do more baptisms for the dead, change aspects of how I live my life and the choices I make, travel anywhere he needs me to go, learn a new language, meet new people, lend my copy of the Book of Mormon to those who have never read it, and I would be the very kindest person I can be. We also asked these youth what they would be willing to sacrifice so they could help gather Israel. Again, the youth thrilled us. They responded, I would spend less time in sports so I could help a person in need of truth. I would sacrifice hanging out with friends and instead invite them to come to the temple. I'd definitely cut down on time on my phone. I'd give up some screen time. I'd even be willing to sacrifice Sunday afternoon naps. We asked, if you wanted to enlist to help gather Israel, what would you want to start doing or stop doing? They responded with such answers as, I would study the scriptures more and more intently so I could answer questions people might ask me. I would spend less time on social media, be more engaged in doing simple acts of member missionary work, including daily acts of service. I would spend less time on my phone, and when I am on my phone, I would post scriptures or other spiritual messages on social media. I would study general conference talks because they are super important. I would eat healthy food so I could stay fit. I would stop thinking everything is about me. Thank you, young brothers and sisters, for your answers to our questions.